Hi there, it's Andrew Ford from Social Star, and today there's a big change in the websites that we provide our clients, so I thought I'd record a quick video just to give you a brief update on those changes, to keep you abreast of how they'll impact your business and how you can take advantage of the new features. So what I'm talking about here is that if we've designed a website for you, it would be in the product called Squarespace. Squarespace is our provider of the software and we build in that. So if you're considering a website in the future or you've already got one, this is an important video for you to watch. So what's the changes that's happened? So Squarespace has decided that today they are changing from their software system of 6 to number 7. So Squarespace 7 is out today and you will have to migrate. They will migrate you automatically. For the last few months it's been in trial version, so you could toggle between 6 and 7 just to trial it out. But today it is determined that they will push everyone to 7. So what are the changes in 7? So they've actually added 3 new cool features that I think would be really useful for our clients, and they are new covers, and I'll explain all of these individually, integration with Google Apps, and integration with Getty Images. So what does all that mean? So firstly, the big change is that the interface actually looks really different. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then I'm going to take you through those 3 features and show you where you can get some more help at the end. So without further ado, the first thing we need to do is to log into our system. Now you'll know when we log into any of our website, we just go there. So I'm going to use the Social Star website as an example, and we press the escape key. Now if you have forgotten your password, please do give us a call because we do record all of these and we can help you to log back in. Now, as you can see, I've already put my username in, but I haven't put my password, and I'm just going to put that in now. Oops, typed in correctly. And it is case sensitive, so just be aware that if you're doing capitals or non-capitals, it does make a difference. So that's a common reason for people not being able to log in. So we use Squarespace because it's super simple and easy to use, and it's continuing in that vein in the new design. Now, there's a couple of different changes apart from those 3 new services that makes all the difference. So the first one is that when we're looking at the page editing, so as you can see here, I'm just scrolling around my page, exactly how a client would see it, and as I hover over any of the parts, I can just press the edit feature. Now, what this means is that it's what's called WYSIWYG. So what you see is what you get. So if I decide that I want to edit this area, I just press the edit key, and I might want to change this word to D instead of Y, and I press save and it's saved. Now what it means is this looks exactly like it will to a consumer, so to the public. The website as you see it here will be reflective of what it sees when it's live. Before, what we had to do is then toggle back towards a page view or open another tab to look at the website to see what the changes would look like. No longer. So it's called on-page editing and it's a great new feature, I think. So I'll just change that back because I actually don't want to change that, but I'll save it anyway, and you'll see exactly what happens. So I'll just press that save button, and that just goes back into the small screen, back ready to edit. So that's the first thing. The second thing is in terms of the pages, and I'm just going to go to the FAQ that they sent out to show you the difference because their FAQ makes it look really easy. So if you do need help, remember, and another reason we use Squarespace is their customer service is really good. So you can either phone them because you've got an account and they'll help you over the phone, or you can go to their website FAQs and they're really helpful as well. So this is the FAQ about the whole changes and it's quite long, so I'm summarizing them for you. But I just want to show these cover pages. So what these cover pages are is like a landing page. So if you're using lead pages or using even things like About Me, which is a sort of business card or a snapshot online, this is the replication of that. So you can see as I scroll down, it builds a sample of what this website would look like. And obviously they're beautiful design always. So as you can see, it's just a one page which have a photo, a description of what you are, and then a call to action like call me. And it could be a photo or video or so forth. So as you can see, it could be a video, image, album, social, and your brand. So these are just some samples that they've mocked up. And it's only one page, so there's no menu system and there's no multiple pages or blogs. But this is a really great resource if you have different products that you want to have a page for or even campaigns. So if you do need help with that, please do give us a call and we'll walk through how to do that. Okay, so the second thing while I'm on here is actually these images. Now, so Getty Images is where you can buy really premium images for a low cost. So what they've done is they've partnered, and I'll show you how this works in the website in a moment, to include these images right out of the box in the website. And again, this is why we use Squarespace, because they're consistently updating their software to make it better for the consumer. That's why we went away from Weebly and Wix and those other platform softwares. So as I scroll down these images, you'll notice that they're just showing you the different Getty images you can get. And there's 40 million of these images, so there's quite a lot, and they're $10 each. So that's quite a good price if you're building your website and you haven't had custom photography yet, to use that rather than going and looking and getting images offline and trying to find one, then buying it, then inserting it. That takes time. What this is a time saver by allowing it out of the box. So how does it work? So say that on my website I wanted to add an image here. All I'd need to do is press the edit. Now you remember when we go from the training that we provide you, when you go to the edge of any frame, it comes up with these little sort of teardrops and a line. Now when you click on that, and it can be a line or a half line depending on where you want to insert the image, when I click on that, that's going to bring up the options. So what do I want to put in there? And in this case we're going to use an image. So I click the image and you'll notice that normally we would upload that from our computer. However, it's got this Getty Images tab. So if I click on that, what it does is it comes up with a whole bunch of images. And I can search these images and I can, buy whatever I want, but I may want to go, oh, that ocean looks beautiful. And all I have to do is press the button and it will insert it, which is awesome. So I think that's a really good system to make it quicker to get our websites up and running. So I'm going to cancel out of that because I actually don't want to add an image in that space. My team would kill me if I started playing with the website too much. So I'm going to discard that, and we're back to, oops, I want to discard, I meant to say. And we're back to our normal website. So that's great. So that was the second thing, Getty Images after cover pages. The next one is Google Apps. Now, this is a little bit different. So if you're using Google Apps for Business, that means email and calendar and so forth, which I do in my company and I recommend it. You can integrate it. You just go into the back end of the system and log in as, in your Google Apps account and connect it. And then there's an integration point. What impact that has on your business, it depends on what you're doing and how you're using it. So it really is a bit bespoke. So what I'll do is I'll leave that for a future call where we can focus on, Google in specifically. Okay, so is there any other changes that you need to know of when you're looking at this new upgrade to Squarespace 7? And really there isn't. So all of the things that we've liked in the past are still there. There is no cost for the upgrade. There is no design changes in terms of the look and feel of your website. It's the same. And they migrate it all for you. So there's really not much to do. So the other thing I just wanted to highlight before we move on is this metrics. So if I look at the metrics, I just encourage you to review this on a regular basis. And in the past, this would open a new window, but now it looks at the metrics on a sub window. But the actual graphs are exactly the same. So this is just for Social Star. As you can see, in the last month, we have a couple of thousand views from 1,000 or so people. So that's just some stats. I will do a separate call on metrics specifically, but that's the only thing that looks a little different. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, make this a short introduction, but what I would like to say is that we are here to help. If you've built a website with us, in fact, if you've built your brand in any way with us in the past, we would love to hear from you. We will be announcing next year an alumni service, so that is for our previous clients to get help and support on an ongoing basis. And these types of videos will be coming out on a weekly basis to help you keep up to date with changes to your brand, changes to LinkedIn, social media, and websites, in order to encourage you to keep up to date. I notice with a lot of our clients after a while, as the social media moves on and makes lots of changes, they're not really keeping up to date. So we're going to launch this alumni service in order to help you with that process. So it'll be weekly videos such as this, but it'll also be a bunch of other services. So look out for that in the new year. And if we don't see you before Christmas, do have a wonderful Christmas, and we'll hopefully catch up face to face soon. I'm Adrian Ford from Social Star. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next video.